Beloved Masters, you are beginning to comprehend how different your physical reality will be as you gain access to and integrate more of the more refined frequencies of the higher realms. You will also realize how radically your future life's experiences will change. As everyone's telepathic and clairsentience skills are perfected, you will understand why truth, honor and integrity will become paramount. We are aware of the light patterns that you emit, and also the resonance of your energetic signature, whether it is harmonious or discordant. We see your radiance or lack thereof, and you cannot hide who you truly are from us. In the near future, this gift will become the norm for many advanced light workers as well. You are not only seeking to return to balance and harmony within, but it is your higher self's greatest desire that you reclaim and perfect the beautiful soul song that is uniquely yours. The spectrums of light and of sound in our realm of existence are far beyond your senses and even beyond your imagination. In your reality, you can only experience a minuscule portion of the celestial sounds, the radiant light, and the power and majesty of our environment. Fear and your ego are your greatest enemies. As we have explained in recent past messages, the negative, stressful events that you are experiencing at this time are activated from within to help you eradicate or refine past conditioning. Tests and situations of tolerance are created to help you acknowledge any restrictive, damaging thought patterns that you may not be aware of at a conscious level. Universal law states that the frequencies of your thought patterns must be refined and lifted in order to tap into the next higher level of consciousness. You must qualify or become attuned to each new level of conscious awareness before you may integrate the vibrational energies it contains. Once you have mastered that level to a certain degree, you will be ready to receive its unique gifts and benefits. As you begin to follow the nudgings of your higher self, you will gain the ability to disregard or to not be affected by the actions or reactions of others who try to disempower you. The realms of duality and polarity are great teachers. If you had never experienced anything but loving and positive actions, there would be little or no growth, and stagnation would result. Your ego self will constantly urge you to focus on the external world, and to behave in ways that are not in your best interest as an aspiring self-master. If you consciously strive to stay centered within your sacred heart, and to use the enlightened wisdom of your sacred mind, you will never be led astray. Your intuition will grow stronger and stronger as you build your confidence as a master of self, and you will always sense and understand the correct decision to make or the path to follow. As your confidence and your intuitive abilities increase, indecision will become a thing of the past. You are relearning the master skills you enjoyed in the higher realms. Remember, you have been a master builder of worlds without end, and you have existed in the higher realms much longer than you have been entrapped in the dense environment of the lower dimensions. Never forget, you are eternal and immortal. Your physical body is a temporary temple in which God dwells. The Sacred Heart is the temple of the soul. Therein is the essence of life where true love resides, and where your awareness of infinity begins. The diamond core God cell within the Sacred Heart contains the 12 rays of God consciousness, which are etheric crystal prisms of refracted light called rays that beam forth the essence of creation. Death is a metamorphosis, a changing of the cloak of flesh for a cloak of light. You have but one life and that life is eternal. You have assumed many roles while on your journey throughout eternity, however, within your Sacred Heart, you will remain as you were in the beginning, a divine child of the Supreme Creator. To become enlightened is to realize your divinity within, whereby an impulse from deep within your Sacred Heart will assist you to follow, unerringly, the guidance of your God Self. In the higher realms your vessel of light is pure, perfect, and indestructible. Envision a wholeness that has never been altered and a radiant form with no imperfections. Even though chaos and duality are an integral part of your existence in the third or fourth dimensions, there is order and design in this sub-universal master plan. You were not sent forth as co-creators without protection and a clearly defined path to follow in place. Your return to full consciousness of your God Self within this sub-universal expression has always been assured. Your sacred mind always knows the truth, and will eventually override the misconceptions of the conscious mind, which can be reprogrammed as you strive to clear the subconscious mind of all negative influences. Your sacred mind is the direct connection to the God mind. Moderation in all things results in equilibrium, balance, and a sense of well-being. Self-mastery leads to control of the physical emotions and the thought processes of the lower mind. A self-master stands firmly centered within the sacred heart in the midst of chaos and change, holding fast to the wisdom of the sacred mind as it gathers strength and guidance from our Father or Mother God, while learning to become an observer of the process as all illusion slowly fades away. Many of you have discovered that no matter what you are experiencing in the outer world of form, there is a strong sense of joy that wells up from within. These powerful pulses of energy overlight any discordant situation, and help you remain centered within your sacred heart. Individual will comes from within the soul, while divine will originates from within your God essence seed atom. The soul is forever seeking to advance toward its collective whole. Reunification is its major goal. Throughout your many years of trials, tests, and challenges, we have told you that the ascension process entails acknowledging, releasing, and transforming all of the negative, impacted vibrational patterns that you carry within your complex physical, mental, emotional, and etheric forms. As novices beginning the journey of transformation, you could not comprehend or fully understand what a profound gift awaited you as you reached a certain level of balance and harmony within, the gift of grace. A state of grace awaits every soul on earth once they gain the ability to function within the frequency patterns of the mid-fourth subdimensions and above. As you return to the accepted level of duality within the spectrum of light and shadow, you gradually learn to maintain a harmless nature, which is a vital element of becoming heart-centered and soul-focused. Ascension means attaining a clearer awareness of self, and accepting the fact that you are an extension of our Mother or Father God. As you delve deeper and deeper within self, you come to realize your intimate connection with the Creator. Once you have felt the exquisite bliss of a heart-to-heart connection with our Mother or Father God, and you are able to draw fully on the adamantine particles of love or light, your yearning for love is gradually fulfilled. Your hunger for sustenance will always be satisfied, and you will be given the strength, will and determination you require to joyfully complete your earthly mission. Through this process, your true self is gradually being revealed to you. We have explained how the spectrum of light and shadow was created in this sub-universe so that humanity could experience duality and polarity. In the higher dimensions, for those closest to our Father or Mother God and the Great Central Sun, the duality spectrum is very narrow. However, it became broader and more pronounced as each dimension was established, until it reached what was to be the maximum duality that was to be experienced. You are aware that it was not ordained or intended that humanity should sink so deeply into duality and polarity, thereby causing so much pain and suffering. The time has arrived for the distortions and excesses of the past to be brought back into harmony, and it is our greatest desire to assist you to move through this process with ease and grace. Dear hearts, too many of you are carrying great burdens from the past, mistakes you have made in this lifetime, and also many errors from past conditioning and buried memories of painful events or actions from all your previous lifetimes. Holding on to these memories or carrying the burdens of inequity no longer serves you. It is time for you to allow us to help you heal the painful memories of the past, just as we are clearing the distortions of the third and fourth dimensional collective consciousness belief patterns, and bringing those dimensions back into their originally designed spectrum of duality. We have repeatedly told you to heal the past, script your future, and then live in the moment, for this very moment is the still point or the power center of creation. Why not move into the center of that spiral, into the eye of duality and polarity where all is calm and peaceful, and filled with pure, rich, primal life force substance just waiting to be molded into your vision of the future. This very moment, as you move into your sacred heart center, you can experience the profound love and compassion of our Father or Mother God and the Supreme Creator, and know that you are a treasured son or daughter on an important heavenly mission. Remember, nothing you can say or do can diminish this love. Attaining universal consciousness is a never-ending process. Human mental logic and the sacred heart or sacred mind will begin to function as a unit of spiritual power as you attain a certain level of wisdom and enhanced God consciousness, and you will automatically begin to question the contradictions of the different religious beliefs. This is necessary so that you will begin to seek out the pure essence of divine truth that is scattered throughout the ancient sacred books. Over time, sacred truth will be revealed to you according to your present level of consciousness. A self-master is constantly seeking, discovering, and integrating more complex and empowering sacred cosmic truths. Ascension is a process of constantly transcending your current level of limitation, both emotionally and mentally. You must always integrate and experience any new knowledge you accept as your new philosophy of life, thereby gaining the wisdom of the concepts. My valiant light bearers, you are becoming more aware and hypersensitive to the frequency patterns of change, both within and around you, and your heightened sense of awareness increases. It is critical that you learn to become a mindful observer. A self-master always views life events from a higher vantage point so that he or she does not become caught up in the maelstrom of drama and chaos that is rampant in the world. It requires discipline and great wisdom to stay the course or to remain centered and empowered when it seems as though the world around you is sinking deeper and deeper into chaos and destruction. We know how eager you are to attain full self-mastery. However, as we have often stated, the fast track is not necessarily better. You must be willing to allow your higher self and your angelic helpers to set the pace of your advancement, for we have the advantage of observing what is taking place around the world, as well as within each of you from a higher vantage point. This enables us to interpret the outcome of forthcoming events through energies of the strongest probable future. At such times, occasionally, we are allowed to intervene through specific mandates from our Father or Mother God and the Lords of Light. We ask you to remember, if obstacles are continually put before you as you attempt to move forward or create something new in your life, know that it may not be the right time for your vision to become a reality. Be willing to go into sanctuary, spend time in contemplation, so that your higher self can either inform you of what you must do in order to proceed, or possibly what must take place that you are not aware of before your aspirations can be fulfilled and made manifest. Be willing to stay in the moment, and to know that you are exactly where you are supposed to be at the present time. Affirm often, "This is a perfect moment and I am centered in the power of the present." We implore you to view your life experiences through the filters of your sacred heart or mind as you draw forth the powerful adamantine particles of life or light and infuse them with your love before radiating them out into the world and to humanity. We are all in this cosmic dance of evolution, and together, we shall prevail. I am Archangel Michael.